Today we're going over fascial blading. The blade I use is called the Mohawk. It looks like this. So for more muscular adhesion, stuff like that, you would use just the blade without the wrap on it. But for myofascial blading, we put this wrap on it, and it helps to really grab the muscles and push them around without necessarily digging straight into them. So the reason you would use a fascial blade is to help break up the adhesions or binding points in certain muscle compartments or areas. So you start off using your hands, feeling around, trying to find the fascial adhesions, working them a little bit, and then after you've loosened them a little, you would go in with this tool. Just like with massage, there's cross fiber friction and just regular friction, just going with the muscle groups themselves. At certain points, you want to hold, really kind of push down into it and then away from the origin of the muscle, like doing a deep stretch when you try to open your shoulder up. It helps to increase mobility and range of motion. At certain spots, you might also find a trigger point, which is when you can use these different points on the blade to help work into a fascial trigger point. And again, it's just used to help open up any restrictions within the muscle fiber. So when first starting on trigger points, you might want to use the broader point here just to help loosen it up and get the trigger point a little more mobile. And then once you've gotten that done, for the more precision work, you'd want to use this smaller point here to really dig in and break the trigger point down. There are different ways to use it on different parts of the body. Like for the ribs, you want to find the intercostal space and just work down and away from the spine. So for working the ribs, you go in between the intercostal space with this short edge here and work away from the spine, trying to help open up any fascial bands you might find, any fascial adhesions. And then if you're working a muscle group like the lats, using the broad edge here and just pushing down and away, down and away. You can use this short broad edge here again to help work the deltoid or down the triceps. Just like that. So the fascial blade is a tool. Like most tools, you start out with your hands, probing, feeling around, and you can work it manually with your fingers. But to help save your joints and give longevity to your lifespan, you'd want to use tools that help make the work a little easier. And specifically, like this sleeve does a great job at gripping and grabbing, much better than my fingers would. So that's a good reason to use the blade to help you open up the fascial adhesions in the body.